everyone, my name is Karin Veronika and I'm a part of 12.Fun. Today, I want to tell you a biography of Hayao Miyazaki. Please enjoy my presentation. In the history of animation, which dates back to the earliest years of film itself, there are two figures whose contributions to our art form place them above all others. The first is Walt Disney, and the second is Hayao Miyazaki. Second Lester in Oscar 2014, and he invited Hayao Miyazaki to come forward. I think I've been lucky because I've been able to participate in the last era, when we can make animations with paper, pencil, and film, said Hayao Miyazaki. Hayao Miyazaki is one of Japan's greatest animation directors, as well as producer, screenwriter, animator, author, and manga artist. Through a career that has spanned 5 decades, Miyazaki has attained international acclaim as masterful storyteller and as a maker of anime feature films. Miyazaki has been described as a combining elements of Walt Disney, Steven Spielberg, and Orson Welles. Hayao Miyazaki was born in Tokyo on 5 January 1941. I don't want to be an animator. I want to become a comic book artist, said Hayao Miyazaki in the beginning. So, he took majoring in economics and political science in Gakushin University. But he realized he didn't want to be a comic book artist. So, he started to follow his interests. He started his career in 1963 as an animator in Toei Duga Studio, and then involved with many early classics of Japanese animation. Oh my god! Finally, the sketch is done! Said Hayao Miyazaki. Wow, Miyazaki! Your sketch is so awesome! Your idea is so incredible! Said his partner. Because of his idea, he became a leader very quickly. But in one time, I can't make it. This is so hard. I can make another one with a different animation, said Hayao Miyazaki. He had failed to make animated feature of Pippi Longstocking, but he didn't give up, and he produced Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, film which released in 1984. For a long time, many of his films were not available in America, following the poor English language. I want a full translate with a scenes where there are no cutscenes, said Hayao Miyazaki. He was so upset over this poor handling that he refused to give distributions rights to anyone who didn't agree to follow more strict translation of Japanese dialogue and not remove any scene. I agree with your terms, Miyazaki, said Walt Disney Studio. There is a term. You must translate all of the Japanese dialogue and not remove any scene, said Hayao Miyazaki. Yes, I agree with your terms and I will translate your film, said Walt Disney Studio. Walt Disney Studio eventually agreed to these terms and have been steadily to releasing his film, including a new English language version and play as its proper length. And due to this, Studio Ghibli was formed. In Studio Ghibli, almost all of the animation techniques is very traditional. This being said, all of their frames are hand-drawn before being put together to create movement. This process is so hard, but repetitive and very tiring. But I believe that hand drawing is the basic of the animation, said Hayao Miyazaki in his interview. But in September 2013, I want to retiring from this job because of my age. But I wish to continue working on the display in the Studio Ghibli Museum, said Miyazaki. His retirement is a bit of a running gag because he always announced retirement after completing a film. But in the past few years, Hayao Miyazaki out from his retirement and make a film. I made these films for my grandson. And my grandson might say like, my grandpa passed into the next world. But his work is in here. He left his work in here, said Hayao Miyazaki in his interview. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day and goodbye.